Welcome back, fellas. Episode 3 of this Search for Solitude. We're coming off some suicidal, it can be argued it was suicide. I don't know if they were accidents, but a couple slayings of the self last episode. Footage man just trying to stay in a positive mindset, he's battling some demons, as you mentioned there. And more wolves, of course. Can we turn down the wolf slider, please? Hold on, there's a gentleman here.
I am waiting. If you are not here to grant me a good death, then you can leave.
Yeah, footage man's like, hey, I was gonna kill you anyway. Look at this hair, Spider. I mean, this guy's got this coiffed hair with kind of like a ponytail in the back. It's beautiful. With hair like that, he still wants to die. What is your excuse, Spider? I mean, what keeps you living? I don't know, Cannonball. All right, whoa. I meant to affect you, but not, make you cry. Spider's taking inventory of his life here. Anyway, it's funny that his name is Old Orc, but he doesn't even seem that old. Yeah, the guy's in terrific shape, honestly. I mean, he's dead now, but he looks good. Oh, he looked tremendous. I would even go as far to classify him as a gilk cannibal. That's not even, he's just a sexy man to me. What is a gilk, Spider? It's a grandfather I would like to kiss. All right. I guess so. I guess that's fine. We did beat him down, so that's great. And a couple wolves tried to come what's that called? Cherry picking, Spider? They tried to steal that kill at the end, tried to kill us, and almost succeeded. Thank God we've been picking up a bunch of random vegetables and cheeses. Yes, those wheeled cheeses can be a delightful little treat. 2 of those a day, that'll keep the doctor away. That's why I'm looking so young and fit and healthy. I eat a lot of cheese. Honestly, I think that probably the best meal plan is we got this guy. What happened to him? I don't even want to know. He's on a barbecue skewer. But let's see what these upstanding gentlemen are up to. I'm sure nothing but good deeds. No questions asked, just straight up, let's go. He's down in 2 hits. And look at the little digs they had here, Spider. I tell you what, the older I get, the more I appreciate stuff like this. 100%, big guy. I'm right behind you on this one. They got a man cave going on here. It's literally a man cave, Cannonball. They are inside a cave. They got little archery set up, archery practice. You got cheese, bread, your best bud. I mean, this just seems like heaven on earth, Spider. At least until some drunk maniac with a war axe comes in and kills both of you very quickly. Well, we don't know that they were best friends. They could have been lovers. I mean, that's always a possibility. I don't think those guys were lovers. I mean, I gotta throw this out here now. This guy again, that weapon switch, he's just holding the blade, Spider. He's holding the blade for 7 seconds and getting preyed upon. Getting mutilated is the word I'm looking for. And we got this lady, we've seen her build before. She's old news. She might as well be the B squad at the strip club because we're done with you, lady. We have spilled our seed enough to your polygons. Really disgusting, Cannonball. Pleasuring yourself to in-game characters. I mean, you bring back that orc, I might, and look at that! That calls for a Jumbotron replay, folks. Oh yeah, this is excellent right here. This is one of the best kills we've seen through any Skyrim video we've done. Look at this, he's coming in. Guns a-blazing, swords afire. He's got that warrior's blood coursing through his veins, and all of a sudden, everything goes black. Beautiful kill. Gotta dismantle that tripwire. You are tripping if you think we are not gonna dismantle that. Yeah, I gotta put out a note to the bandits, to the villains of this game. If you're gonna install tripwires, and this is interesting actually, Spider, that he's We're going archery. We haven't really seen this. He's definitely favoring the bow early on in this episode. Another man running death. But to the bandits in this game, install your tripwires in kind of darker areas. They put it in the most well-lit area. And nice sniper shot. Kill to the arm. Don't know how that works out logistically, but she's dead. Definitely is interesting seeing Footage Man go bow. Like you said, he hasn't done that really, and this guy had an amethyst on him with some gold. Getting those savings up, getting the currency going, the economy in this frozen land, this frozen tundra area of Skyrim can be a little bit tough to get through. Tough to find your way economically. Footage Man looking to mow more people down, kind of going stealth here. Nice shot, basically killed the young man. Why do you think the life expectancy in these caves are, Cannonball? I mean, you can literally see the mold coming up that moldy air. How long are you gonna make it living in a cave? 26? Is that a good long life? Yeah, this place, it looks like it's filled with like a noxious gas. This looks like when I've had like 14 beers and an order from Jack in the Box. This is my living room, basically. You can't even breathe it. I gotta put on one of those carpentry masks just to survive, really. Well, that kind of touches on the economy that I was talking about. You know, there's a difference between surviving and prospering. You're not prospering with lungs full of fart, Jack in the Box and IPA fart. Speaking of IPAs, picking up more wine, more booze. I mean, we're going on a bender. Look at this, is the most booze we've found. I am excited. Let's get out. Let's call for a bag. You told me not to have any drug references, and now you're talking about getting a bag? That has nothing to do with drugs. That just means you're gonna call up someone you're not very proud of. You gotta have that bag for later, you know? A man's gotta eat. Or how you grossly said it earlier, spill seed. A man's gotta spill seed, now killing this sweet lesbian couple. Spyder, stop making everyone in this cave gay. We don't... Why are you doing this? I mean, I was gonna touch on this earlier, it's not like there's anything wrong with it. Of course, I gotta put that out there, but it's like, we don't know these people are gay or queer, homosexual, all the letters. We can't be sure of that, so stop saying that. Although I might pick up a videotape if there was of that, if they were actually a couple. Those two specifically. Floating around here, looking at some books and more wine, potion, love it. Just getting battle ready. I mean, I guess we've always been battle ready, but it's nice to have more supplies. And oh, wait a second, double take, skoma. We are ingesting that immediately, big guy. Right on it. I hope we don't end up in a cave. I don't want to spoil that Riften playthrough, but that's what happened the last time. We were in a cage, Spyder, last time we ingested the skooma. Now it doesn't... We don't even get a strength bonus. We don't get anything. I remember skooma from Oblivion. That used to make you a wild animal. And that would have been a fun playthrough. I guess they toned it down. I don't know why in this game. Coming upon a three-piece here. One of them is a Catman like us. Again, that lady, you're right. They are overusing that lady. We've seen the way. Wow. One more quick. Can we get one more quick replay? I know we're in a little bit of a battle here. Maybe we could run it after the battle. What happened to this guy? He's going airborne, Spyder. He's who knows? Maybe that is the skooma. That otherworldly strength. And we're gonna let out the saber-toothed tiger. Great plan, Footage Man. Straight up battle. He doesn't care. He wants the smoke, Spyder. Alright, we're just about dead. We gotta grab that level up, heal up here. Get the extra bleeding damage with war axes. And putting that big saber-toothed tiger down. Looks male. And he looks like he was interested in males while he was alive. Stop perpetuating the gayness in the cave. We that's not confirmed. Stop it. This might might be a record, Cannonball. I mean, we have killed a lot of people in this episode. This has been a big cave. And love is love. I mean, it doesn't matter. I don't know why you're so against these people's lifestyles, but look at this. Coming upon some goodies in here. A flawed Varla stone, that's 1,000 coins, Cannonball. You sell those trinkets later. You know, I'd love to see Footage Man become a homeowner. That's kind of like my ultimate dream for the young man. My ultimate dream would just be him to get incarcerated, or at the very least, you know, be on walk a path of sobriety. Let's start baby steps, you know. I don't, owning a home is beyond. Look at this way, Bandit Highwayman, he's got a lot of health too, Spyder. This is a straight up, he is sticking his foot up in our ass, Spyder. He is breaking his foot off in our cheeks right now. Pardon my French. It kind of makes me a little bit jealous. I wish that we would... This Warhammer is super cool. We should have done a Warhammer playthrough. No disrespect to the axe, that has served us very well, but this guy's making us look silly. We're running around in circles trying to heal up because that Warhammer is busting our spleen open. I think of other things in your body. And he's content to just block himself to death. He was a warrior for a little bit, though, Cannonball. I'll give you that. He didn't even have anything good on him. He's just a highly skilled assassin. But even a highly skilled assassin is gonna have trouble against a drunk/high psychopath that is Footage Man. Remember, the booze, the skooma, mixing it together. You mentioned a bag. Maybe he has a bag. Getting his nose a little bit dirty. This is a very, very large cave. I mean, we've been in like 4 different areas. Moving back into stealth mode. And going back to Old Faithful immediately. Get that shield out, get that war axe. We should have picked up that warhammer. And look, another one. It's a sign, Cannonball. We need to switch up. We need to pivot to a Warhammer experience. I do wonder what exactly these people do all day. They just patrol the cave? Like, where's the income coming from? Maybe this is just a hideout. Oh, hold on, we're taking a dip. Oh yeah, feeling a little low on microbiotics, hoping this plunge will help. That is Parasite Valley, folks. Alright, I think we've cleared this cave sufficiently. Yeah, we're coming back up on that interest, those men, the archery tables. Well, thanks so much for watching. Great having you with us, as always. Of course, we will see you over on the next episode of this Search for Solitude. Thank you. Good night.